Good morning, everyone, and welcome back. We're on the final day before Entei Research starts tomorrow, and we're starting off with a cool 100 sleep points and 8,960 sneaky snacking. And that's going to push us into Ultra 3, I think. Yes, Ultra 3. Come on, there we go. Starting off with a whole bunch of screens just popping up randomly. All right, let's grab our 100 sleep points. That puts us at 4,924 total. And let's see. For our daily lottery, I did go to the right place. For some reason, I thought I didn't and hit back. For our daily lottery, we can hopefully get a biscuit. No, a small ingredient ticket. Uh-oh. That's not good. That means we're ending the week with less biscuits than I wanted. Like I said before, I was wanting to stay around 25. We haven't spent any in a few days, and I'm only at 20 now, but that's shouldn't have spent those biscuits the other day, I think. But anyway, let's jump into the sleep report and see if we can finally get a snoozing type sleep and maybe get what we're looking for. 8 hours 29 minutes of sleep. It looks pretty good for snoozing. 6% dozing, 54% snoozing, and 40% slumbering. It's looking pretty good. It's balance type. Well, I mean, balance does still include snoozing, so there's still a chance. Hopefully we can get, I think it's about 24 million maybe? Yeah, 23.8 million, almost there. We do have 7 spawns, so that's very good. 7 spawns, 3 of them are 1 stars. Pretty decent chance of getting what we're looking for. Well, I don't know, maybe. It's not snoozing, so I don't know why I said that, because it's balanced, so even though they're 1 stars, they may come from the slumbering and dozing type. It looks like nothing new. We've got Ekans, 2 Ekans, an Igglybuff, a Wobbuffet, a Larvitar again, Shuppet. Shuppet's pretty good, and a Gulpin. Out of all of these, probably Shuppet is the most useful, I think, for me anyway. Let's see. Where's that Shuppet? There you are. All right, so probably just gonna give the Shuppet the biscuit. Let's see. Yeah, because I mean, we don't need the Gulpin, don't need the Ekans. Larvitar, we've got a couple. We need a really good Shuppet for later on down the road. So I'm definitely thinking Shuppet is the right way to go. Unfortunately, no big hit, and I don't want to spend any more biscuits, so we'll just leave it as is. We can find another Shuppet another time. Again, not catching anything today. That's unfortunate. We will still send out the Larvitar candy to help people stock up on that. That's always good to have. You can never have too much Larvitar candy. That is going to get us 1,307 Research XP and 1,946 Dream Shards. Nowhere near leveling up yet. It's going to be a while, but I feel like we're probably going to level up during the first week of the Entei Research. No new news, but speaking of, there is one thing I did want to cover. There's been some information that has changed about Entei, so let's cover that real fast. It won't take long. Apparently in the little tiny update they did the other day, according to the Rain on Discord, they have changed the spawn information for Entei. So I don't remember exactly what Entei was before. I think it was Master 15 and Master 20, if I remember correctly, for Greengrass. It is now, for the 1 star, still Master 9, for the 2 star Master 13, and the 3 star is Master 19. And then on Tau Paulo, Master 5, Master 9, and Master 15, respectively. So with the change, they no longer know the drowsy power requirement of the 2 and 3 star sleep. I believe both of the 1 stars have stayed the same. It was only the 2 and 3 star sleeps that changed. So just be aware that that has changed, so that way you can be prepared for that going forward. But not a big change. Wanted to make sure that I gave you the proper information though, instead of running off that old information that we had. But let's see how we're looking on our community reports. We have a couple of beautiful shiny Charizards right there at the top. 47 reports with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. 14 to doubled up. Very nice. Very nice. Right about a third. No level ups today. Then we can jump straight into collecting from our 2 Pokemon that we're actually collecting from. Another 326 sneaky snacking. Can we get a skill trigger? Yes. We did. All right, so things are looking good. Didn't get as many skill triggers from Flareon as I wanted yesterday, but you know, it happens. That's how RNG goes. Maybe we'll make up for it today. Raikou, can we get a skill trigger from you? Yes, there we go. We did only get 1 yesterday, and then we've got 1 now. As early as it is, I'm hoping that this 1 skill trigger does mean that we'll get more from Raikou. Maybe 1 more by the end of today. If that's the case, if we can get 1 more skill trigger from Raikou today, then it will have far outperformed what the Flareon could have done for us. So that's very good. Not the Flareon. Apologies. The Arcanine. Flareon's doing good work for us. No problems there. Let's see how their inventory is looking. It's not as full as I would like. Really would have been good to have had Raikou on the team with them the entire week. But you know what? Every little bit helps. It'll all add up. And the fact that they're favored berries means that it's going to be plus 50% strength anyway. So every little bit helps for next week. We'll just have to see how the rest of the day goes and hopefully get a much higher stock. If we could get 2 more skill triggers from Raikou, that would be even more fantastic. I am thinking about swapping Arcanine back onto the team right before I go to bed though, so that Arcanine can have a full inventory of berries for tomorrow. And hopefully a skill trigger to start off the week, simply because Arcanine, well, I don't know. Now I'm curious. With Arcanine having the favorite berries and the fiery herbs, do we keep it on the team actually during the Entei week, or do we leave Raikou there and then replace Raikou with Entei? It's actually an interesting question. I don't know. I might have to think about that one. I'm not sure. I kind of feel like Arcanine is the right call because it's fire type, so we get the favorite berries and the herbs. Maybe. Maybe. I don't know. We'll figure it out. We got time to figure it out. But yeah, it's really quick and easy day today. Not a whole lot's going on. It's the final day. We're not going to make breakfast. I'm not going to make any meals today. 1, we don't have the ingredients to really make anything, even if I wanted. And 2, we're trying to stack up all of these Flareon skill boosts for tomorrow's meal, tomorrow's breakfast, so that we can start the week off strong. It says 57, but let's see exactly how much we have. 124. Oh yeah, that's right. It's gonna be skewed because because it's Sunday. Anyway, I think we've only had 2 skill triggers from Flareon so far since the last time I cooked a meal, so that's really only 77. Hopefully we can get 2 or 3 more by the end of the day and get at least 100 pot space for tomorrow's breakfast, but we'll just have to wait and see how it goes. And that is quick and easy. That is all for me today. So thank you for watching the video. I hope y'all have a wonderful day, and until next time, later dudes.